as Taylor Swift just posted on Instagram, let the games begin.
Yes, are you ready for
I'm
it?
ready for it.
Hi everybody, welcome back to 2K Mats. It's Matt Palmer.
And it's Matt Steele.
And if you have been living under a rock, now you know Taylor Swift's new album, Reputation, is out. It leaked earlier today while I was at work, so.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny because didn't she like postpone the release in like Europe and all that so that it wouldn't leak?
Right.
And it leaked anyway, so
I mean,
good job, world.
What do you feel?
Clearly Matt Palmer has opinions. So there's been a lot of speculation as to what this album will sound like and everything, so we knew that there would be a lot of choices, and a lot of choices there were.
Yes, there were
many choices, and I personally love choices.
That's great.
I'm all about a choice. Do you want to
Yes.
start with our least favorite? 'Cause
Sure.
that's what we do. For every album review, we start with our least favorite.
Take a while for me to get through them.
Oh no. Let's start with your least favorite, because you seem to be very passionate about your least favorite. You just walked through the door just like,
The first time I was listening to I found a stream of the album. And I was listening to it and I was like, oh no, I don't think we got This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. One way or another got my hands on that This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things and regretted it immediately. I would say this is like one of the worst songs she's ever released or that maybe I've ever heard. I find it offensive to my ears.
Oh my God.
I really, like, it's like if Bad Blood was worse. And it's like, how did you do that? The sound of it is off-putting, the lyrical content is off-putting. I find it embarrassing when she laughs in the bridge. I just am like, how did I get here?
What else are your least favorites?
I don't like whatever she's doing on Endgame. I feel like she's doing an impression of Future and it's just like, don't. That whole song is just like, why can we not all stay in our lanes?
Ending to me is like a one giant fat question mark. It's track 2.
Yes.
And just like, it's a very, very confusing track 2.
Yes.
There are a lot of verses, but the hook is just very, very basic. But the verses, like, I actually enjoy them as I'm listening to them, because like, they got energy and it's like, whoa, 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 what's happening? And then when it's over, I'm just like, oh no. It's like, no, that song didn't work. It was a valiant effort, I think. It was a choice.
Yes.
I think it was the biggest choice on the album.
And I actually like Ed Sheeran's part. I'm like, oh,
I like Ed
this
Sheeran's
song
part,
is
and I
nice.
actually like her verse too.
Her verse is not bad. Don't Blame Me reminds me of that Hozier song, Take Me to Church. I didn't like it when Hozier did it. I don't like it when Taylor does it.
I hated Don't Blame Me the first time I heard
Yeah.
it. I think it was just because I still had the taste of Endgame in my mouth. But then Don't Blame Me, the more I listen to it, the more I like it now.
Okay. I don't love So It Goes. That's kind of useless.
That's my least. Even like if a song doesn't work on the album, I understand why it's on there, because
Yeah.
like it's either like kitschy or interesting or different. So It Goes to me is just so much of a non-event.
I know.
I'm just like, no. This song is 15 tracks, 16 tracks. You could have cut So It Goes.
The thing is about a lot of the album, especially the first half, I hear all the songs and I'm like, okay, and then I cannot remember them at all afterwards. Like I hear them and nothing jumps out at me, and then I have the feeling that all the singles are gonna come from this section of the album, and that worries me. I feel like the second half of the album is stronger. It's not strong, but it's like, I know what it is, I can feel Taylor in it, and it like makes sense to me.
I think the second half is much better than the first.
It's much half.
Besides, like, Ready For It.
Yes, Ready For It. The thing is,
Ready For It's a classic. What about the song everyone, like a lot of
I Did Something
a lot of people
Bad.
seem like,
A lot of people do seem to like it.
I like it. It's not my favorite, but I like it.
I think it feels like a song. I really like Delicate on the first
Oh,
one.
Delicate
Delicate
is so
lovely.
good.
I think that's maybe my favorite song.
Really?
I
Delicate's
do.
in my top 4.
Yes,
I would
it's
say.
lovely. I love the vocoder. I love the lyric. I think it's really cute.
It sounds very it sounds like today. It feels,
Yes.
it feels, it has that vibey feel.
Yes.
Yeah, I like Delicate a lot.
Yeah.
I think Delicate's the strongest part of the first half.
Absolutely. What's your favorite song?
My favorite song, I have 2 favorite songs.
Okay.
What do you think they are, Emma?
I don't know.
First of all, I'm going to once again stand for probably the most random song on the album.
Of course.
And that is King of My Heart.
Oh.
I love King of My Heart. I don't know why. You know what? It sort of sounds like Out of the Woods is
Yes.
somewhat lame cousin. It's not Out of the Woods. Of
course not.
But because like nothing is Out of the Woods.
Oh.
But like I love King of My Heart.
I feel like the best things about King of My Heart and Getaway Car are like, oh, remember 1989?
King My Heart, I'm just like,
Interesting.
I know it's, and I'm listening to it and I'm like, this song will make no impact on anyone, but for some reason, it's my damn favorite.
I'm glad that it's ringing true for
I
you.
love it. I love King of My Heart.
What's your second favorite?
my second favorite?
I hope it's my second favorite. I think it could be.
Is it New Year's?
Yes! New Year's, and the thing is, I kept reading people like, it's boring, it's boring, it's boring, and it's like,
Who said that?
that's like the I'm reading.
Should
it.
have your Twitter deleted.
I know.
Oh
New
my
Year's
God.
Eve.
New Year's Eve is so great. It does not fit with the rest of the album.
No!
But damn it, it is a great song.
But it's also like, Taylor, please make your next album like this. I feel like from Red till now, we've all been like giving Taylor a pass because the singles were amazing on Red. The entire 1989 album is really beautifully done. But if you watch that performance, I think Jake Nava directed her tour. She can't perform these songs. I'm sorry. She's never been able to perform a song that was not her playing a guitar or sitting at a piano. She has a lot of limbs. She tries to dance. It's awkward. It doesn't work visually. This is the first time for me it didn't work sonically, and it's like we need to define who we are and who she is. And she's an instrumentalist. She's the girl sitting at the piano playing all too well, singing all of those verses at you and those melodies. She's a singer-songwriter, and there's nothing to be ashamed of in that.
No, because she's good at it.
She's
She's
so good at it. And I feel like she's veered off that path a bridge too far on this album. The urban influences are when it's like, okay, girl, no. No, like you want to hear Britney do that. You don't want to hear Taylor do that.
I think like, because the thing is like why New Year's Eve felt so good is because it was just kind of like, oh yes, there she is.
There she is.
It's just like, and I was hanging on to every single goddamn
I know.
word she was saying. Every lyric I was like, yes.
I cared.
Yes.
I cared.
Give it to me.
You don't have to go back to being country if that's not truly you. Of course not. Don't
No.
do it. But you could make an album like a fucking Regina Spektor, or like just something with live instrumentation that gives you the freedom to sing your songs as written. Like honestly, I remember I saw on like Insta stories when she sang "Gorgeous," just her and the guitar. It's like this is much better already.
Yeah.
Like. I get that you want to be relevant and you want to have the sound, you want to be on the radio, you want your number ones, but like...
And you want to do different things with the production.
Yes!
Like I get
it,
understand that.
but I'm excited for when that matters less to her.
Especially like when Call It What You Want To came out,
Yes.
and like when you first listen to it, you're kind of like, oh, this is kind of whatever, but then you listen to it and you're just like, no, like actually this song's kind of great.
Yeah, it is.
Like it breathes a little more.
Yeah.
That's why like Delicate felt so
Yes.
because Delicate felt a little more like,
Right.
okay, let's breathe. a
It's
little bit.
funny because she has written like amazing, wonderful pop songs in the past. Like it's not to say that she can't do a great song with production, but I would say they're all on her previous albums. Like the best, to me, and the people are saying, oh, this album's so much better than the pre-release tracks. I think Ready For It's the best pop song on her. It's not as good as I Knew You Were Trouble. It's not as good as fucking Blank Space, but it's like, this all works. And like everything else doesn't fully stick for me. I don't plan on buying this. I think it's her worst album. I don't.
You think it's worse than Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift, you at least saw the got an R song. And you're like, oh, this bitch is serious. Like here, it's just, and the thing is, she's kind of painted herself into a corner. She's an album artist that has created a bunch of excellent albums, so this being her worst to me is not really an insult, because it's like, a lot of people put out albums that are this good or much worse.
Yeah.
But it's just
if
like...
this album was by a not as famous pop star, we'd be like, oh, this is like fun, and
Yes.
this is good and everything.
Yeah.
But because it's Taylor Swift, we obviously hold her to a higher standard,
Yes.
especially as a songwriter.
Yes.
And I do enjoy the album. It's nowhere near her best, but like I would listen to it more than I would listen to Taylor Swift all the way through again.
I'm gonna give it a couple more tries.
I say
Maybe
give it a
it'll
couple more
grow on
tries.
me.
I really did like it much more the second time. It's great when artists try new things,
Yes.
and it's inevitable that sometimes it's not.
Right, no one's gonna have a flawless track record.
One day, Beyonce's gonna put out a not so great album, and we're just dreading that day.
I mean, and it's been forever since I Am Sasha Fierce, so I don't know the next time that'll happen, but when it happens, I'll say it.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's not, this isn't to say I hate Taylor, I think she's very talented. I just don't think that this album shows off her talent in the best way. Tell us below what your favorite tracks on Reputation are, what your least favorite tracks, where you would rank it in your Taylor Swift ranking, and follow us on Twitter at MattPalmerMusic.
And it's Matt Steele.
And at Instagram as well, and then 2Gay Matts, and all of those things, and we'll see you soon with a brand new 2Gay Matts.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.